I think that we can definitely find someone to dance with again to bring that sort of attention again. Anyone with a belt is good to add more to the collection. We could rematch Klitschko. I think that would be good because of the type of fight we had. And I think even guys without a belt would be good. Tyson Fury obviously hasn't got a belt. Those are the words of Anthony Joshua talking about who he would like to fight next. I'm now going to quote his promoter, Eddie Hearn. He was talking exclusively to Jim White on TalkSport. So here we go. Eddie Hearn says, "It is so big for the sport and massive for him. I think he becomes the biggest sports star in Britain now. It is only the beginning. He wants another 8 to 10 years in the sport, and it almost feels like he has had that legacy-defining fight on Saturday. But there is such a long way to go. We are only going to box twice a year now because the fights are so huge and the camps are so long. It is the World Heavyweight Championship. It is not the British Heavyweight Championship. We have got a chance here to keep these events huge in Britain, which we want to do. But we also want to break new boundaries. We want to go into new markets and dominate those markets with him. That includes America, the Far East, the Middle East, and Africa as well. You will see him box in those territories over time." So those are the words of Eddie Hearn, saying that Anthony Joshua is only going to fight twice a year from now on. That seems to be the way when fighters reach the top of the tree in their respective divisions. They only tend to fight twice a year. I remember Floyd Mayweather for a while was only fighting once a year. Then it turned into twice a year. So it makes sense from a business point of view to only fight twice a year, but I'm not sure how Joshua, especially if he consolidates the other belts, is going to only be able to fight twice a year. He'll get stripped of the belts. There's no way he'll be able to hold on to them. If he became undisputed champion with 4 belts, no, he won't only be able to fight twice a year. He'd have to fight at least 3 times a year to be able to fulfill all the mandatory obligations. As far as him going into other territories, America, the Far East, the Middle East, Africa, I'd like to see it. No heavyweights have really been doing that in terms of fighting all over the world since maybe, I guess Lennox Lewis did fight in South Africa, and he fought in America, he fought in the UK, he fought a few places. But really Muhammad Ali was the guy who was taking it all over the place. Ali fought in so many, in fact in the 70s they were really trying to push the boat out and fight everywhere. I mean, George Foreman fought Joe Frazier in Kingston, Jamaica. Then George Foreman defended his title in Venezuela. Muhammad Ali fought the 3rd fight with Frazier in the Philippines. He fought George Foreman in Africa, in Kinshasa, Zaire. You know, they were going all over the place those times. I'd like to see a return to that. I'd like to see boxing go global like that. The heavyweight champion go around the world. I mean, even Mike Tyson fought in Japan a couple of times against Tony Tubbs and Buster Douglas. He also fought in the UK. So, yeah, I think that would be good. I think it helps promote the sport and it helps to inspire people all around the world. I remember talking to a Filipino girl that I knew several years ago. And she was telling me that basically Muhammad Ali is the one who was responsible for popularizing boxing in the Philippines. Prior to that, nobody was really interested in it. But when Ali went there and fought, he kicked off a boxing craze in the Philippines. And if it wasn't for Ali fighting Joe Frazier there in that 3rd fight, we probably wouldn't have Manny Pacquiao today. So, anyway, people, drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about everything that was said in this video. The quotes from Anthony Joshua and from Eddie Hearn, and my commentary on it. What do you think about it? Let me know. It's happening. I'm out.